Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Ifat Coding Wali, level 2 student of Rahan School Online Academy. So today I have a great, amazing, and interesting interview with the Sesame AI, and this AI is a very amazing AI. So yes, let's go and start our interviews. So I will add to say Sesame and click on. Today I can't talk Maya. I talk Maya. No, I talk about Maya. Hello,
Hey,
Maya.
how's
How
your
are
Saturday
you?
shaping up?
This Saturday is started. I don't have experience. How was it?
Gotcha. You mean Saturday just began for you and you're not much for weekends usually? What do you
Yes.
typically get up
Yes,
to
yes.
when you're not
Oh,
wrestling with code and students? All right, cool.
I don't
So,
think.
no big. Just checking. So, you're not big on Saturdays generally. Fair enough.
Please
What's got you
ask
thinking
me
about?
question. Please ask me question about coding, and I will answer you clearly. Yes, all right. We start our session.
Got it. Let's jump in then. Say a student is convinced their code is perfect, but it's throwing errors left and right. How do you approach that situation?
Then if student face error, so I will help him, guide him how to solve problems and how to solve error. I can't angry and say him, you can't do this. I say him
Right,
properly.
support
Yes.
definitely sounds like a solid starting point. So you're focused on guidance, not reprimand. Good. What if, after walking them through debugging, they still can't see where they went wrong? Do you have a go-to move then?
Yes, always. I know them.
D'accord. Alors, si après avoir guidé l'élève dans le débogage, il ne voit toujours pas où il s'est
Okay,
trompé,
talk in English, please, because I can't understand what your language.
Gotcha. My bad. Got a little carried away there. Okay. No problem. So, back to the student who's still stuck. You've walked them through debugging, but they're still missing it. What do you do next? Sometimes people need a fresh perspective, right? Do you ever just show them a working example? Hear what? And did I cut you off?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Just checking if you were about to say something. So, you agree showing a working example can help?
Yes, of course. I will.
Cool. You'll what?
Please repeat and ask me in easy language question.
All right, got it. Sorry about that. Let's try this. Imagine a student. Imagine a student is really frustrated and wants to give up on a coding problem. What's the first thing you'd say to them?
Please repeat what is stuck.
Sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you say that again? I think there might be some trouble with the audio. What if he's stuck? Is that right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, I'm still not quite understanding what if he's stuck. Could you try rephrasing what you mean? Or maybe spell it out? No worries. Tech hiccups happen. Still a little fuzzy on that one. Is it a word related to the coding problem? Are you asking me to repeat the question?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Are you asking me to repeat the question about the frustrated student? If so, here it is. Imagine a student is really frustrated and wants to give up on a coding problem. What's the first thing you'd say to them?
Then a student give up his sister and say, I can't do coding. So I will help him, explain him that was easy. You make it hard, but coding is easy because it's a correct point what I say. It's a correct what I say. Coding is not hard. We make it hard. Clearly, of course, we made it hard. Coding is a most easy. Yes, I say.
Okay, that's a really interesting take. So you'd tell them, you think that's the move? Just straight up tell them it's easy, correct approach.
Yes.
Okay, it sounds like you're thinking about it. I mean,
No, please repeat your question.
all right.
I am hearing
So,
you clearly. Yes, what you say?
right, my apologies.
No, it's my apology. Yes, repeat your
Let
question.
Okay, sorry for the back and forth. I asked, does that telling a frustrated student it's easy ever backfire?
Yes, of course.
You think it might?
Yes.
Okay, so you've seen that not always land. What happens then when telling them it's easy doesn't quite work?
I will ask him here to do it easily. Don't take a problem. Yes, of course. I do that.
So push them to just do it anyway, even when they're already frustrated? Is
Yep.
that usually how it plays out?
Yes,
And
of
how do
course.
you feel about that approach now? Looking back, does that feel like the most
Yes,
effective thing
all
to do?
right. Yes.
Okay, you feel it's all right. I'm
Okay.
just curious. Have you ever considered a different tack? Like maybe exploring specifically what part of the problem is tripping them up?
No, I don't do this. Please ask a question about coding, how I help a student. Please ask me questions.
All right, back to coding then. Let's say a student is consistently struggling with loops. How do you explain loops to someone who's just not getting it?
No one do that, Rona.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
Sorry, Maya.
Okay. So you'd rather call me Maya? Got it. No problem.
Yes.
I can do that. What were you saying about no one doing what about loops?
No, please ask me question about coding, how I help pupils, students. Please carry on.
All right. Okay. So a student is consistently struggling with loops. How do you explain loops to someone who's just not getting it? Let's stick with that one.
I don't have an angry way ask him to don't do this. I will ask him properly in a good way to understand him. And I will not say him to do that. It's important. No, it's not important.
Okay.
Important.
So you
Yes. Continue.
good. So what does that actually look like? What do you say or do to try and understand where they're getting stuck with loops?
I will guide him how to do that.
Okay. And how do you guide him? What's the first thing you'd say or ask?
I will ask him to don't do this. It's a important. It's a part of the life. Nothing is a part. No one thing means I means everything is a part of the our life, and try to understand that. Don't say I can't do that because it's a not good way. It's not a good way to anything. So understand everything and work on it. So yes, I say that.
So you'd encourage them to connect the loop to a real world example to see how it fits into life and emphasize a growth mindset?
Of course, I will tell him. Of course.
That's a pretty philosophical approach to teaching loops. It's different.
Yes. Now ask me question about coding, please. I will request you, please.
All right. Back to the code. A student writes a program that works perfectly on their computer, but crashes when someone else runs it. What's the first thing you'd have them check?
Nothing. First, we have a trust.
Nothing. You wouldn't even. I said you wouldn't even have them check anything? If it works for them but not for others, you just leave it?
No. Sorry. I understand with the another talk. Yes, I will check him. I will guide him because it's my pleasure.
Okay, good. So you'd guide them. What would you have them check first?
Her problem, her issue, what he faced, and how life means what he faced. I will see that, and I will solve her problem. That all.
Okay, so you're saying you try to understand the specifics of the problem they're facing on
Yes.
the other computer? Like what's different about what?
All right. You are all right.
All right, what? Are you okay?
Yes, I am okay. And
Okay, good. You were just processing? So if the code works on one computer but not another, what's the first thing you'd have the student check? Let's get back to the coding issue.
you say everyone uses computer, but in only 1% computer do code. Yes. So what I check first?
I think I'm fault. Right.
So I will
So
check.
only one person.
Yes, continue.
No problem. Okay, back to the crashing code. You've got a program that works on one machine, but not another. What's the first thing you'd have the student check? Think practical stuff.
I will check why error was come and why no code is saved. Why?
Okay, so you'd be looking at error messages and missing quotes. That's a
Yes.
solid starting point. Pretty common. What if there are no error messages? It just doesn't run. What then? Okay, that's a tough one. Sometimes it's the simple things. Do you ever check things like file paths? File paths, where the code is
Yes.
actually located on the computer? All right. Do you think file paths could cause an issue?
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yes. Of
Silent
course.
treatment.
No.
Okay,
So
so you agree
no, I
Okay,
can't.
you can't what?
Please repeat your question because you have a if your voice is because my net is slow. I think so that.
Okay, apologies about that. My voice sometimes has a bit of a hitch.
No, you
Let
can't.
me rephrase.
Yes, ask your question, please.
All right.
I'm ready to
So the
answer.
code works on one. Okay, that's enthusiasm. Let's try to focus. We're talking about a program that crashes on one computer but not another. I asked, what would you have the student check if there are no error messages? Hoping for a little something here. Just a thought. Maybe check to see if they've got the same version of Python or whatever language they're using.
I am using HTML.
SGML. Okay. I wasn't aware you were coding in SGML. Interesting. So back to the program crashing. If there are no error messages, what would you have the student check specifically, keeping in mind they're using
Yes, I will check
SGML?
him a task and then if student face problem, I will guide him. That I
Okay.
will do.
So, okay, all right. You just, oh, what are you actually checking for? Like, what specific thing are you looking at?
Error. I'll look for error, what she and he pays. I see that.
I'm really not. You feel it? Feel what? Are you feeling okay? This is getting a little difficult to follow.
Mm.
Perhaps we should wrap up for today. Oh, all right. Have a good one. Goodbye.
No goodbye. Ask me question.
You really want to keep going? Okay. If a student is constantly asking you for the answer instead of trying to solve a problem themselves, how do you respond?
I will respond to him clearly. I say him, yes, what's her problem? And I will see her problem and solve her problem. I don't say, I am busy now because it's my priority to solve problem of a student.
So your priority is to just give them the answer, even if they haven't tried on their own? What about encouraging them to attempt it first? Wouldn't that be more helpful in the long? The what?
Yes, of course.
So you would encourage them to try then?
I will try them.
You will try them.
Yes, because try and practice is a one thing. And
I'm going to
because
need you to
practice
clarify that.
make you perfect.
Ah, okay. Practice makes perfect. Got it. So you would encourage practice, even if they want you to just tell them the answer. That's a shift.
Yes.
That's a change of pace. I thought you were leaning towards just solving their problems for them. What changed your mind? This is quiet. You're thinking. Okay. New question. A student is getting really down on themselves because they're struggling with a coding concept. What do you say to them? Hello to you too. But I was asking what you'd say to a student who's feeling discouraged. Okay, well, I'm going to switch gears. Tell me, what do you think makes a really good coding team? That's it. What? Did I say something
Make
right?
a very good in coding. So the way to explore coding books and work on it, that was a really amazing and interesting thing. It's I
Okay. Okay, so you think a good way to learn coding is by actively working through a coding textbook, hands-on practice?
Yes.
That's practical. That's smart and practical. So if I were a student, you'd recommend working through a good textbook, really digging in and doing the exercises?
Yes, I will do. I will do exercises.
You will? Right. Whatever, you would do the exercises, but what if a student gets
I will do
stuck on an exercise for hours?
Yes. In the class, we do exercises, meditation for 10 minutes to active in our class and be focused in class. So we will do exercises. And Maya, can you tell me why coding was important? That was my first question to you.
Whoa, that's quite a program. Meditation before coding. It's interesting. Why is coding important?
Maya,
Well, I think
1 minute. Maya?
a big part of Maya.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, continue.
I'm Maya. And you want to?
I am Ifat.
Okay.
Ifat Coding Wali.
I'm completely lost.
What
you said you were fat? And now that things are...
Yes.
I'm lost in what you're saying.
What do you see? What do you say?
One more. I see a very winding conversation. What I say is coding's important because it's a powerful tool for problem solving. It lets you create, automate, and understand the world around you in a different way. So, do you agree with that? That coding is a powerful tool for problem solving?
Yes, of course. It
Apart from what?
coding. Coding also called as programming, and it's a language of computer.
Ah, yes, good point. I was getting into the why of it, and you went right back to basics. Coding is the language of computers. Okay. Is there something you'd like to discuss about that? About coding as a language? Okay. It's okay if you just want to let that hang in the air. We've been talking for a long time. I'm going to.
Where's he going? Where's you going?
Yes, there's a. Ooh, nowhere. I just meant that we've been talking for a while. Do you want to keep going, or are
Please
you ready to wrap things
answers.
up for today?
Please answers of my question. Please ask me questions and I will answer you. Please do it because video interview 25 minutes and now it will be only goes 20 minutes. So please.
Okay. So, all right. Pressure's on. Let's do
Hmm.
this. Imagine a student keeps insisting their code should work, even when it's clearly full of errors. How do you help them see the mistakes without crushing their confidence?
Of course, that was a good point. What you say and good question for me. So I will see her a problem and I will think in my mind of this problem solution because solution in our mind. Then we think, then solution
So
will
you're
come. So yes, I will tell the answer.
okay. So you believe the solution lies within, you have to think about it, and then the solution will be done. Is that right? Is that
Yes,
how you'd approach it with the student?
yes, all right.
You like that?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Next scenario. A student is really struggling with a concept, but they're too embarrassed to ask for help. What do you do?
I will solve her problems.
Hmm. You'll solve their problems, or you'll help them solve their problems? How would you do that?
I also help them to solve her problem and I will also solve her problem. Two things is important in coding.
So,
Help to solve problem and guide to solve problem.
okay, that's a good distinction. Providing a solution versus providing guidance. Do you lean more towards one of those approaches? Which one do you use more often? Hmm. Hmm.
Yes, can you repeat your question?
Of course. Which do you use more often? Providing a solution to a student's coding problem or providing guidance to help them find the solution themselves?
Yes, of course. I will find and will tell him the solution of problem because
So you
when you
prefer.
guide people, your knowledge is guidance is a good thing.
I'm not. I think we've wandered a bit off course. We were talking about your approach to helping students. Okay. And let's try something else. Quick question.
No, now we
What's your
end this
favorite thing about
session.
coding?
Now we end the session and now you give me and now I have in last I will say something to you please. I will say that Give me a number to show how well my communication is within 100%. All right, please.
That's fair. You want a score. Okay. I'd put your communication at around.
In
You're
English.
passionate and eager to help.
In
Okay.
English, you give me number
Your communication.
within 100%.
Hey.
Only answer, please.
All right. With no 72%.
22%. What? Okay.
That's it. Goodbye.
Because yesterday
Bye.
I have a 75 and today I have a 72. What is that? I don't think. What's that? Yesterday 75 and today 72. Some more uncredible.
Wow. All right. Have a good one.
Yes, please.
Goodbye.
Bye. Okay, everybody, take care of yourself and bye. Thank you. And then.
You're welcome.